And well, hello, my friends, and welcome back to the bench. Today we're going to be testing, obviously, Revell spray paint. They call it spray color. Acrylic spray paint. A quick test earlier, and it smells like any other paint, but hey, we'll roll with it. Anyway, before we get started with the test, let's go ahead and announce the winners. Now, I sent out, I replied to their comment, haven't heard back, but hopefully they're loyal viewers of my channel, and they'll see this video, and they're going to see their name right away. Michael Caputo, or Capoop, there you go, is the winner. All right, Mike, email me. The email is in the description. And you are officially a winner of one of these. We'll randomly put them in an envelope. And Arsenal Artistry, or Arsenal Artistry 1022, you are a winner. All right? All the same as Mike. I left you a comment that you won. I put my name, which is Robert. That way you know it's not a scam. They don't put their name or my name. And I mentioned that you won the nippers. I found out if you get specific, it's not a scammer, because they just put, hey, you won, and that's how I figured out a little bit. But we've been pretty good with the scammers. No one's been bothering me. Anyway, both of you guys, as I said, below this video in the description, towards the bottom of the description, is my email. You send it to me, I'll get your shipping info, we'll verify it's you, and then we'll get these out to you. All right? So there you go. I'll mention it at the end of the video, too. Now, let me grab something that's right behind me. That's not a giveaway today, but a giveaway that is coming up. I got a couple of really nice ones. Nothing worse than dead airspace, right? It's a no-no in the radio world. We got an extra Gundam aerial. We'll be giving this away probably the next video, the one over the weekend. All right, so that's coming up. And got a master grade or two to give away, and that's upwards. It's upwards of 90 bucks. I happen to have two of them. I went through my inventory. Anything I get doubles up. If I'm not going to customize one, then I will let one go. So this one's probably going to be given away. Plus I have a compressor, an airbrush combo, bunch of airbrushes. We'll go like every other video, maybe with giveaways, because I'm going to spread them out. I got a lot of stuff for you guys, for you loyal viewers. Anyway, I got other stuff to show you. We'll show it at the end of the video. My polished steel. Look at that. So that's coming up. Anyway, these are really nice paints. Now, they come in 30 colors and 2 clears. It's not the biggest lineup, I guess, but they got most of your primaries, greens, blues, reds, blacks. And I guess they get it covered just to get you by. You don't need a ton of colors if you're doing spray paint on their models, I guess. They figure, they got brown for interior or wood decks on a ship. So I grabbed whatever I could as best variety as I could. The clears we'll use in a separate video. I'm putting together now a clear spray can test video with Mr. Color, and we're going to use Tamiya, a couple other clears. I got Vallejo. So we got a little bit of a clear test coming up as far as spray cans go. So these won't be part of the test. We're just going to go ahead with the colors. Now, when I saw it was acrylic, I went ahead and sprayed a bunch of spoons with Mr. Surfacer right here. Which one is this? 1200. And really, one of my favorite spray can primers of all time. I love this stuff. It is just, it just goes on perfect every time. I love it. And I have a bunch of them, 1500, 1000, 500, which is a rough one for filling in a lot of gaps and stuff. But, yeah, I had several cans of this, so I just used that. Only because I read acrylic, and I always like to use a primer when I spray with an acrylic, be it a can or a airbrush. But we'll grab a bare spoon also and spray one of these and see how it sticks to the plastic and how it goes down. Sometimes they run, and sometimes they go on perfect. Tamiya, for example, goes on perfect. Now, after this spray can test, I'll have another test coming up. I got these, speaking of Mr. Color, regular Mr. Spray, and then they have Gundam Color spray cans. And, yeah, I'm dying to try these. I've never tried these. These are all actually still sealed, look. So I got a bunch of these. I'm going to try to get a few more colors in before I start the test. But I do have golds. I have silvers, and I think I have, yes, gold. And it's a copper, I think. What do we have here? Oh, that's your gold right there. The other one was yellow. So I'm trying to get a good variety of colors for those. I have more confidence in them. They have a lot of colors to choose from, though, so I'm trying to get a good variety in those. So those are on their way in, as well as the ones I have here already. So that'll be another test coming up as far as spray cans go. But let's go ahead and we'll pick maybe 3 of these, and I'll show all of them when I'm done. I'll spray them behind the scenes between takes here, so I can show all the colors, even though this isn't every color in the lineup. The only thing I'm not crazy about is you can't see the color on the can. It doesn't show the color at all on the can. Nowhere. It's only on the lid. And that's disappointing, particularly for me if I have a lot of mine on a eye-level shelf, and I just can't see it like that. So I'm going to have to go ahead and keep them on a lower shelf. Anyway, I'm going to show you what we got here. We have different versions of the same color. Let me show you what I mean. Okay, here we go. Here's 3 blacks. Check this out. Gloss black. Silk matte. That's semi-gloss. I know from their other paint line, which I tested, their silk means it's a semi-gloss and matte. So I have gloss black, semi-gloss black, they call it silk, and matte black. And I have that a few here. I don't know if they did it with every color. I know they did it with black, but I only think they do it with certain colors. Yeah, here we go. Yellow, right? Gloss yellow, matte yellow. All right? So let me show you what else we got here. Check out the reds. Now, the reds are different colors, believe it or not. I thought I got all the same red, but they don't offer all the same red in that same method. Here is gloss red and silk matte. So it's a semi-gloss red. Is that fiery red? This one is carmine red, and this is matte also. So there's 3 reds, and everything else. Oh, you know what? There's 2 blues. Let's try the blue. Here we go. They're completely different looking blues, though. Can you tell by the label? Matte blue and gloss blue. So, and I try to get all the metallics I could. I believe this is every metallic they offer, and that is aluminum, silver. No, wait, steel. I thought I had silver. Oh, I do have silver. All right, steel, which is a cool color to be in a spray can. Silver and gold. Silver and gold. There we go. All right. So, we will shake these up off camera. They have a really nice nozzle. Let me show you the nozzle. See that? And I do like this type of nozzle. Some were kind of loose when I was shaking them. You can hear them loose inside. And they come sealed around here. I'll put a link where I got these too, by the way. And as far as shaking them, I had so many here. I have a ton. So what I'm going to do is go ahead and machine shake these babies. So we're going to show you my awesome. Coming in soon, one of these for a giveaway. Yes, can you imagine? An over $100 cast iron paint shaker for giveaway. That's a giveaway. All right, here we go. Look at that. And this is heavy duty, and this is this really does shake the cans up good. I like to flip it over too. It's actually shaking more violently here in person. It's the frame rate of the camera. It makes it look like it's going slow, but it's not. That's it. Ready to go. Anyway, we'll spray about, like I said, we'll pick 3 of these random colors. I'll meet you at the booth, but then we'll go over the rest. And I put a couple earlier so I can have them dry for a few hours. We're going to test their durability. So I got to make sure that they dry fully, and we'll try a masking tape test on it. And I heard these are pretty durable, which is very important. So we will find that out. Let's go this way over to my Pace spray booth and put these through the test. All right, here we are at the booth. Have it shaken up pretty well on that paint shaker. Let's grab our spoon. Let's see how these go. Oh, kind of heavy. Let's see. Oh yeah, they go out nice though. Beautiful color. All right. Hey, listen. There's one. All right. One of them I'll do on plastic as well as the the primer. Let's go ahead and grab another one. This one is, let's see, matte blue. All right. What we'll do with this one we'll do on the plastic also. We'll see what that does. Trying to smell it. It doesn't smell as bad as I thought at first. And it covers really quick and even. Look at that. I mean, really, really, really good. Let's try it on bare plastic. Let's grab the same spoon. See if that works. I was going to do it in multiple coats, but you know what? It's going on pretty good in one. Normally, you should go a light coat, let it sit for 1 minute, and then hit it with the second coat with these spray cans. This comes out in a pretty good mist, so it seems to lay down pretty good. Yellow is tricky. I always have trouble with yellow. But let me separate these. This is plastic, and this one is over the primer. Hold on. See what that does. What color was that? That was matte blue. All right, let me put that with that. All right. Here is the red. Don't forget that. All right, we'll do one more here, and then we'll, like I said, behind the scenes, I'm going to spray the rest. Let me grab another spoon. Hold on, guys. I got to reach back and grab the other spoon. All right, I got it. This is steel. Let's check out steel. About 10 inches apart I'm going here. I'm going a little lighter with the metallic here. Sometimes these metallic sprays are a little heavier. Oh, there we go. Oh, it's a really nice color. Steel should have a little bit more of a metallic to it. You know, replicate the steel look. It looks like that's what they got going here. All right. I imagine that will dry matte for sure. All right, let me let all these dry. I'm going to spray the rest behind the scenes here. I'll meet you back at the bench. We'll do a tape test on them, see their durability, and I'll show you every single color that you saw on the table sprayed out on a spoon so we get to see what they look like. We'll meet you back at the bench. I'll see you in 2 seconds. In reality, it'll be about an hour. All right, here we are back at the bench with the results. Really good. Really good paint. Not quite in the level of Tamiya, but it's close. It's pretty good. The metallics, I don't know. Anyway, we'll show you the results. What is unique is you do get the gamut of gloss, semi-gloss, and matte. We'll show you it right now with the black. Not the shiniest of blacks, but it did come out even. Semi, that's what they call silk, and matte. Check that out. Gloss, semi, matte. It's pretty cool. You can actually do a kit. I've seen a kit done in the same color with all the accents in different parts. Instead of being different colors, they went with you know, a gloss and a matte like this. I thought it looked pretty cool. All right, here is that matte blue we did on camera. Now, one is on plastic. There it is, plastic. And this is just over the primer. I wanted to see if there was a difference, if it held up. You know what? It held up. It might not stick well to the plastic. But I'll try it with a piece of tape. But I know the regular paint sticks quite well. So we'll do a tape test. Coming right up. All right, here is the yellows. Now, the yellow is completely different. Even though they both said yellow. And one said matte, but the label does look a bit different yellows. One's more of a golden yellow. But here is matte and gloss yellow. Very durable. It's got a really enamel feel to it. You know, the yellow ran a little bit. You can see the edge right there. So this one should go on much lighter. 2-3 mist coats. Then you won't get the run. But it didn't get thin in the middle at all. It's pretty nice. Look how good this paint looks. The yellow is nice, and the matte's nice and even. I do like them. And it's not that rough kind of matte. It's kind of a smooth matte. This is silver. Didn't come out even, but I'm guessing that might have been a little heavy-handedness on my part. This is the aluminum. Now, the silver is kind of shiny. The aluminum is not. But this actually looks like, oops, hit the camera. This actually looks like a piece of aluminum, which I do like. You know, I do like that. Pretty accurate there. What was this? Oh, steel. Here's the steel. Now, the steel has much more of a effect to it, I guess you could say. A grain to it. But that looks like, you know, actual steel. See it? Versus the aluminum. See it? You can see the texture. That's pretty accurate. I think that's pretty accurate. Gold, of course. Now, the gold and the silver come out shiny. For some reason, these come out shiny. Actually, before I even forget, let's try the tape test here. Hold on, let me grab my Tamiya tape. Put that back. All right, let's see what we got. I'm pushing that down. Yeah, that's not coming up. Let's try it on a mat. Hold on. It's curling up on me. There we go. No, that's pretty durable. That holds up. Now, let's try the plastic. Bare plastic. Let's see. No, it's pretty good. Look at this, guys. Usually it peels right off this weird plastic that the spoons are made of, but it held up. It came off here, but I think I just nicked that. But, yeah, see, it's chipping off with my fingernails. But I think any of these will. My nails have gotten a bit too long. But, yeah, no, it's pretty durable. Obviously, if you don't touch it with your fingernail, you can mask it, no problem. Now, I got more colors. Hold on. Part the C's here. Here are the reds. Now, one's a silk, one's a gloss, and one's a matte. Different kinds of red, though. Almost kind of like the yellow, but the red is actually named something differently. Gloss, semi-matte. Look at that. The matte red is really nice. Really even. Really good. I'm impressed. It is such a, if you can feel it, guys, it's like, you know, like a piece of glass. It's got that real, like an enamel. Enamel has this feel, like you could tell it's durable, you know. There you go. It's a good shot right there. What else do we have? Anthracite. Here it is. Yes, check that out. That is an awesome color. I do like these steel colors, these dark type of steel colors. This is gloss blue. Not really comparing to, oops, grab one of these. Not really comparing to dark blue, the matte blue, but I guess so. Like I said, it just says gloss blue and matte blue. It doesn't say. It actually looks different on the tag. See, the tag is different looking. So they are different blues. They should have called them different, but you know, who knows? Maybe this is the matte version of this, you know. But again, they sprayed beautifully, so I really can't have anything bad to say about them. I do like them. It didn't smell as bad as I thought originally, but the booth really takes the smell out of the room really well. Anyway, that's it. I like them. I'll put a link where I got these. I got these at Mega Hobby, but Hobby Link in America also has them. They're on Amazon too, but they're like $13 a can with shipping. These I paid around $8 a can. I think they're $7.50 currently on Hobby Link and $8 something on Mega Hobby, but Mega Hobby, I think after $69, don't quote me, it's free shipping, so it really was worth it for me to buy a bunch and put them in the inventory and save on the shipping. So that worked out really well. But yeah, I do like them. Now, I imagine the Hobby colors I'm going to like more, only because I just love this brand, so I might be biased. But these are lacquers, so we'll see if they behave any differently. Flat black. So that test is coming up. We will be comparing them to them too. There you go, guys. That is the test. Let me show you something I did in my community section. You guys have probably seen it. We sprayed Moto Clear. Look at that. Moto Clear purple. I'm working on a Moto test. So I got tons of them. So I figured I'd break down the test. The clears, the pearls, the chameleon. And I'll do that. And I sprayed it over my bare... my polished steel from Mecha Empire. Polished steel. That's what it looks like when you put it on. very durable, but I thought it would be a great base, and it turns out it is. That's with the Moto over it. These are all with the Moto over the purple. I mean, the purple over my polished steel paint. This is, if you go lightly with the polished steel, it doesn't quite have the shine to it, but still enough to bring through the candy color. You can see the difference there. See it? That's over this, and this is over a light coat of it. Check that out. And yeah, it's something I'm working on. I'm working on more into marketing my paints more. I might switch the bottles on these. I'm not sure. These are a lacquer, kind of like the one I just released that sold out quickly. Thank you, guys. We are working on a new manufacturer to get that paint out. The polished alloy. This is my polished steel. It's not quite that chromey look. It's more, you know, obviously, I'm showing it to you now. It's more like this. But again, you could do a lot with this color too. You know, it's just a neutral polished steel. No real metallic to it. I love this stuff. I'm going to see if I can get these marketed in the dropper bottle like I had my other ones in. That's what I'm hoping. But these are the traditional bottles. They came in. They're only sold in one store in America. The guy who makes them for me. But yeah, that is MCW Finishes produces these for me. That's his logo right there, MCW Finish. So anyway, there you go, guys. Many tests are coming up. I'm working on a bunch of spray paint tests behind the scenes right now. Sun and 7, both their lacquer and their acrylic. I got new Oticon metallics coming up. I have a full Gaia test coming up. A lot of stuff behind the scenes. I got another tips and tools building up. I got an airbrush that came in. All kinds of stuff. So please, please, please subscribe if you haven't already, and hit the notification bell as I try to do 2 videos a week. And please like this video. That helps a lot with the algorithm. Leave a comment, any comment. I try to reply to all you guys. And please consider joining my Patreon. That'll be the first link below. It's only $4 a month, and it gives you a direct connection to me. I answer your questions all night. We go back and forth. If you need something, you know, if you want to see this Moto painted over, what is it, steel, I'll do that on a video for you quick, and I'll show the video and I'll post it. So you get more of a personal service there with my Patreon. And that is all. That's it, guys. Now, one more time, I'm going to wrap this up. The Nipper giveaway, Arsenal Artistry, Michael Caputo, fellow Italian. All right? There you go. Guys, contact me. Email below so I can get these out to you. I'll wait the better part of a week. If I don't hear back in the swing, we'll pick 2 more winners. That's how we do it here. And I got the aerial kit coming up as a giveaway, and I got a couple of surprises coming up for really, really good giveaways. So stick around for that. Anyway, guys, let's wrapping it up. This video was about the Revell spray paint, and a thumbs up for me. Really good. Yeah, I after spraying the Rust-Oleums, which I'm not a fan of, these hobby paints, particularly some of these spray cans, really, really perform really well. And not the biggest variety of colors, but you get some nice base coats down. It can speed up your project. Anyway, guys, that is all for now. I will see you in the next video. God bless. Have a great rest of your week. Have a good day.